Subscribe. All right, here we go. Question is, what is the perimeter of this trapezoid? What's perimeter? What's that mean? The outside, yes. But mathematically, what does it mean? Not just the outside. The outside is a thing. If it says, what is the perimeter, what are they asking for?
Length times width times height.
No. That's volume. The distance. They want the distance around the outside, right? They don't just want a picture of the outside. Right, everybody? Okay. So what is the perimeter of this trapezoid? Well, let's count, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Whoa. Don't want that. That's 7. Some 4. What's that? Well, how long is this side? We don't know. Here's what we can do. We can make ourselves a little triangle there. And what we have just created is a right triangle. One side has a length of 4. One side has a length of 3. And we can use the Pythagorean Theorem to figure out the other side. Who remembers the Pythagorean triple I was talking about the other day? Remember those 3 numbers? I gave you patterns of right triangles, right? They're gone right now. Now, anyway, how can we do this? Yeah, that's A. A and B form the right angle, right? So 3 squared plus 4 squared. So that's 9 plus 16. That's 25. So what is it?
5.
It's 5. That's 5, right? Now let's erase this part that we drew in there. What is the perimeter? We have to add up all the sides, correct? All right, so 4 plus 4 is 8, and 12 is 20. And that's really the whole point of that assignment. All right, now you might have to do it more than once. Now, if you take a look at something like this here, this trapezoid, you really would only have to do the Pythagorean theorem one time, right? Because these two parts are equal to each other. We can tell that they're going up 3 and over 4. Now listen to what I'm saying to you right now. On the last one we did, we had a triangle that had a length of 3 and 4 on the parts that made the right angle, right? What's the side going to be every time? 5. And so the other day I drew on the whiteboard some Pythagorean triples. Those are numbers that will always form a right triangle, right? 3, 4, 5. And then I said if you took all of these numbers times a certain number, like 2, they are also numbers that you're going to get in a right triangle. So if the sides were 6 and 8, this would be 10. And then so on, right? So if I tripled this top one, it'd be 9, 12, and 15. So if I measured a side and it was 9 and 12, I'd come up with 15. So those are shortcuts. If you can memorize those, your life can be a lot easier. Another Pythagorean triple is 5, 12, 13. That always forms a right triangle. So if you know that two sides are 5 and 12, the other side is going to be 13. We can also double that one all the way through. We could triple it. We could take it times 14 billion. As long as we did it to all those numbers in the triple. All right, next assignment. We're going to do the same kind of thing, but now we're going to find area. How do you find the area of something like this? Well, it's not so bad. What's the area of the trapezoid shown below? How do we find the area of a trapezoid? Well, we can do it one of 2 ways. We could actually use the formula for area of a trapezoid. It's kind of complicated, but in this case, You could look that up. Feel free to Google it. It doesn't matter to me. Well, let's do two different problems. First problem is going to be, what is the area of this rectangle here? And then find the area of the triangle. Now, let's recall. How do you find the area of a rectangle? Easy enough, right? What is it? Length times width, base times height. So because this is 4, and this is a right angle, that means this is also 4. What we don't know is this height. How can we figure out the height? Yeah, we're going to use this triangle right here. This is 5. This is 4. What is it? It's 3. Awesome. Now, if you want me to work it out, it would be like this. It would be question mark squared plus 4 squared equals 5 squared. This is 16. That's 25. Subtract that. We get 9. Take the square root. What do we get? 3. Now, how do you know it was 3? Because you listened to what I said about 3 minutes ago. Right? It's a Pythagorean triple. 3, 4, 5. So now, erase all that. Let's get down to it. What is the area then of this rectangle? What is it? 12. Area of the rectangle is 12. What's the area of the triangle? What is it? The area of the triangle can be found by taking base times height times, what'd you say? You cut it in half. Who said half? Okay, yeah, it's 6. Sorry. You're going to have to speak through your mask now, right? I can't hear you. So now, we have an area of 12. We have an area of 6. What should we do with the two areas? What do we get? 18. Whoa. There we go. So if we can cut the figure into different parts, just like this one, just like the last one we did, then you can find your area. Now, area of a parallelogram is actually just base times height. So what's the base? The base is 4. When we say the height of the parallelogram, this is not the height, right? Yeah, it's the dotted line is the height. The height must be measured at a right angle. What if we measured heights all the time at some kind of weird angle? Like, what if I said, how tall are you, Blake? And I took the tape measure from the top of your head and I ran it this way. You could be as tall as you wanted. That makes no sense, right? Height is measured at a right angle to the ground. So what is this height? It's 4, because you're paying attention to Pythagorean triples, right? Very good. If you don't like that explanation, you can always work it out this way. There's your Pythagorean theorem. Solve for the side. Anyway, your height is also 4. So your area is 16. Very good. And you don't have to do any more than that. You don't have to add other parts. The entire parallelogram's area is right here. All right? So a lot of people don't know that one. Let's start with these two assignments. Okay, real quick, how would I figure this one out? We had an assignment that was similar to this with isosceles triangles. Split it in half. This is 5. What's this going to be if I split in half?
3.
So what's this?
3.
Now, let's do area of a triangle. Area of a triangle is half base times height, right? Our base was 4. Our height is 3. What do we get? 6. Yep, thanks. Awesome. Okay. Oh, what did I do? Guys, I missed it. You know why I missed it? What's the base of the triangle? It's 8. Oh, now what did I find? I found the area of this one, right? Dang it. So anyway, going back to this, will be 8 times a half, 4 times 3. It's double, right? I found the area of half of it. It happens. All right, here we go. Let's try those two.